Hi everyone, another beautiful day here in the sunny side of West Massachusetts. It is June 18th, 2014. Thank you for watching, thank you for listening. Now we have a major news that's coming out of Iraq and major news coming out of Ukraine. Major attacks on energy that are occurring, and particularly the pipelines, the gas pipelines over in Ukraine on the heels of the Ukrainian deal breaking down with Russia. We also have major oil refineries attacked by the new supposed terrorist group ISIS that are going out and trying to gain access to major energy hubs over in Iraq, which is why the United States is running around like a chicken with its head cut off, saying we have to reinvade. Look, what's going on in Iraq is not our war. It's not our war. Let Iraq deal with their own war. Why are we instigating more violence in Iraq? What is wrong with you people? And now you also see a similar thing going on in Ukraine. It's the same story. And the U.S. military is running around through the CIA, and of course they're not doing this. It's not being reported by mainstream media. They're not doing this overtly. They're trying to do this as covertly as possible. That way the American people won't stand up and say, no, we're not doing this anymore. And of course, it's working because people just simply aren't paying attention. Now, what else is going on? Well, food prices are going up. All right? You go to a grocery store now, you want to buy milk? You get ready to pay $5 a gallon for milk. Get ready to pay, $6 a pound for chicken. Get ready to pay, literally just go grab something, grab a chainsaw, literally cut your arm off, go to the grocery store and buy chicken with it. Buy something with it. Because that's what we're coming down to. The U.S. currency right now is debased. It's dead. It's deflated. It's inflated. We have so much cheap money out there in the markets. And this has been going on for over 5 years now, almost 6 years. And now we're finally seeing the end results of that. We're seeing massive inflation across the board. Because of the wars. Because of the policies of our presidents. Not just Obama, but Bush. But Clinton. Bush Sr. And so on and so forth down the road. I mean, doesn't anybody get it? Don't you get it? Anybody outside of this particular YouTube blog? Don't people understand it? I mean, I'm going to be honest with you. I tend to look at my bank account from time to time, and I notice that I have less money in my bank account now than I did a year ago. And I make the same amount of money that I do now than I did a year ago. I mean, come on. I mean, what's going to happen? I see a major event that's ongoing right now, that's occurring right now, that I see it happening. Many of you see it happening. But when it does happen, everybody else is just going to be completely blindsided because everybody else is focused on this. They're focused on that. And obviously some of the stuff they're focused on is just, a lot of people are trying to take care of the families. So a lot of people just don't want to deal with it. But look what's going on. You're going to have a major event that's going to blindside you. And you're not going to see it coming. It's just going to happen. Look what happened in 9/11. I mean, most of us woke up that morning, turned the news on, and we saw a major attack happen. Now, was it a false flag? Absolutely. Was it propagated by the United States government? Absolutely. Of course it was. How would we be in Iraq if it wasn't? We wouldn't even be in Iraq. Iraq had nothing to do with 9/11. Afghanistan had nothing to do with 9/11. The terrorists themselves that attacked the Twin Towers were from Saudi Arabia, were trained from Saudi Arabia. And yet over a decade later, we're still in Iraq. We're trying to get back in Iraq. We've always been in Iraq. We never left it. Because even if it was reported that the troops left Iraq, there were still other military assets in Iraq, like contractors and things. And even if we left Iraq alone for a little while, what happened since then? Well, Libya. All right, we went and toppled the government in Libya. You know, remember that we saw he died comment by Hillary Clinton. Now, God forbid, I hope Hillary Clinton does not get voted in. Hillary Clinton is, and I'm just going to say this outright, is a demonically possessed human being. I mean, whether you believe in it or not, it happens. People do get demonically possessed. Look at Hillary's eyes. Look into her eyes. Look at her. Does that look like a human being to you? Does that look like a real person to you? If she gets in office under any capacity, I mean, you saw what happened to Benghazi. She allowed people to die. She knew what was happening over there. She knew that they needed more security over there. And yet she let everybody die. And this is the woman running for president? Come on. I mean, give me a break. Why is she running for president in the aftermath of how many of these people had died under her watch when she could have prevented it? She knew this was what's going on and absolutely refused to get help for any of this. For any of that was going on. And this is the woman you want to be president? I mean, come on. And then he saw he died comment. What would you expect? She's going to do the exact same thing Obama's doing now. I mean, I just don't get it. Why would we ever support Hillary Clinton for president? That's insane. Supporting Hillary Clinton for president. I mean, you might as well, I don't get it. Hillary Clinton for president. Why would you support something like that? I mean, that's like going to a suicide clinic for people who have trouble with thoughts of suicide, and going over there and saying, all right, guys, here are the benefits of committing suicide. That's what it's like voting for Hillary Clinton. And you expect her to be any different from Obama. I mean, come on. Now, I know this is a rant, and I know I'm a little bit excited. I actually did reshoots of this particular video because I wanted to do a video. I wasn't really sure what I wanted to say, but I feel like I said enough, and I felt like I said that needed to be said. I'm going to go ahead and end this video now, and I'll see you guys later. Take care, and bye. Peace.